ほんまに体調悪くての招待。
まあやることやってなんで来たみたいな、絶対帰った方がいいって言われて、まだしんどいですって帰った。
言うたもん勝ちや。やばい。
Off-speed pitch, and it looked like he just continued his momentum towards home plate after releasing that. Perfect position to make a play and help himself out.
On the ground to third, and that's just foul.
And if there's one man you want to keep off the base paths, it's this guy right here, Ricky Henderson, the undisputed stolen base king.
Got him swinging. Aaron Judge at the plate. And Singy, Ricky's 1,406 career steals is a record that may stand forever. The active leader in career steals isn't even a quarter of the way to that number. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
鼻で笑えるような実力やな、君たちは。何してんねん。
Back here at Coors Field, leading off Max Muncy.
700行きたいな、とりあえず。キャー。700いったら難易度変わるから格上しかおらんのちゃう。
And there's the strike. To say Bob Gibson's season in 1968 was outstanding is an understatement. His ERA that year was 1.12. That's so dominant it doesn't even seem possible. Tatis waits. Swing and a miss. The velocity.
このタティスほんまに能力えぐいな。
Two outs, base is empty.
パワー125点。
Getting ready to hit. Gets him to chase after that one.
Gibson won the Triple Crown that year in the National League. He was just absolutely untouchable. Hitters had a hard time sleeping the night before his starts.
Okay.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
今日は勝負の日か。
ヒット1本ぐらいでそんなん言わんとってくれ。ホームラン打ってからそれ言えるのは。えぐい。
Depending on who you ask, Gibson either gets the blame or the credit for Major League Baseball lowering the mound after that 1968 season. Two outs. Fouled off left side.
104マイル。やば。
Move to first.
ちっちゃな限界。
You know, it's no surprise that Jazz Chisholm Jr. is good at baseball. His grandmother, Patricia Coakley, actually played shortstop for the Bahamian national softball team. And get this, she didn't retire until her 60th. Well, he's under it to make the catch in center. Welcome back. Here's Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
Ohtani back to work. That clips
Nice.
Awkward swing there for the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Next pitch misses inside, and the count is 1-2. Bounce to the right, and he grabs it in foul ground. The 1-2.
Nice move.
Sends it to Suarez. One out in the second.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Francisco Lindor, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Next offering is fouled back. All right, Singy, you know him a dork. Shohei Ohtani. Go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. Complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Next one just misses. And the count is even 2-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Santander drifts towards it. He's there. He's got it.
横へからエーペックスの正体が来た。こいつはエーペックスお化けや。
And he grounds one to the right side. And that is that. Back here in Denver, and now the first baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
当たれば飛ぶぞ、水浴びマン。
And a pitch.
あいや、
And a miss, and
はいや。
2 on the radar gun.
じゃあ早い。
早いよ
うわ、
Foul ball.
早いんかいこれは。
いや、スライダー速くていいやろ。
あ、やった。オッ
It's
ケ
in
ー。
and out of his glove.
いや、足遅っ。
But the
遅すぎお
throw
前。
easily, and that's the first out. Anthony Santander will hit next.
エンソニー。うまーい。
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
豆タンクはもうダメなんだよ。
Alejandro Kirk, the next
足
to
遅え
hit,
し、
taking
ス
his
トレートや。
first at bat of the game after entering on defense.
うえ
That one's in there,
ー、ストレー
0-1.
トや思った。
And
え
breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
配球うまー。
Either one, something off speed. Good arm action on it.
よっしゃ
That one ripped left.
ー。イエーイ。
Fires up the home crowd.
豆しか勝たん。
It's 2-0. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
あれで入るん
Maybe
か豆。
expecting a play. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And he dodges that.
ベリーアーリーやったね。あれ
大谷めっちゃ驚いてる。
Still only one out here in the inning.
あ
High
落ちひん。
fly ball down the left field line.
お
And
い。
Ricky Henderson the grab.
で
And
も
they
結
get
構ポイント高
Ohtani
い
for。the out. 2 down. Here's Alex Verdugo. Verdugo, former second-round pick by the Dodgers back in 2014. And Chris, I think one of the things that people always focus on with him, he
うわー、進化すっごい曲がる。
trade between the Dodgers
す
and
っ
the Red
ご
Sox.
い。
Next offering is fouled back. Righty to the plate.
うまっ。
オッケー。え
And into second easily with a 2-out
ナ
double.
イス。
お、ウーケイ。
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
惜しい。
And first offering is fouled off. Gibson throws over. Safe at second, and he gets
コン
back
トローラー
in.
から手離してんの
And
に。
many people would say that's a ton of pressure to go into a place like Boston with those shoes to
お、ウー
fill.
ケー。
Now this ball gets down. Verdugo on his horse and around third. He will score.
何
Lead by 3. The relay to
セーフ。あと
That ends the
バレるだバレるだバレるだと思っ
on
て。
to the third inning. Now Matt Chapman at the plate.
これでも、もともとホームに投げようとしてるともうカットできるようになったやん。
うん。
それがあるから
Well, the
な。
offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there and have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot. You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is
Wow.
fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
0-1 now. This
やばい。
one in the air center field.
チザムブースト。
Chisholm pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Here's the power hitting catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Kirk getting the starting catcher, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he's a native of Mexico. Yo one. They say you win.
Players from Mexico City to Baja, California have been in the league going back to the 30s. Mexico.
グッバイ。
Swing and a miss. That retires
しっかりポイントもらっていく。
back here at the ballpark.
うお
Will be for
タティス
Tatis Jr. The right-hander back to work.
ウキウキするなこのタティス。タティス打ちやすいし。うわ、はいえ。
Fernando Tatis Jr. continues to be one of the most dynamic talents in the game. That season he put together in 2021.
オーケ
Best in
ー。
Padres history. Base hit.
タティ
Good
ス。
start with a leadoff nod. Judge throws
行き
to
たい気持ち
second.
もある。いや
Those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever.
Tatis runs.
ー。うわ、
危な。
回っています。ボールマシー。
And it's 1-1.
Clearly all in on the fastball right there, but it was a changeup. Bottom just fell out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
And
い
another
い
ball.
ね。
Tatis, the lone runner, stands at third with nobody out.
ナイスー。素晴らしい。
And a base hit.
強打。強打すぎ。
頭。
And in at second with an RBI double.
5ポイントとかかね。
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Move to second, and he's back in safely.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner at second.
えー、えー、
And that's a base hit. Murakami around third.
やめろ。
He'll score easily.
危ない。
The lead is up to
危ない。
5. And he's safe at first.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And first off,
こいつに関しては弱い。
swing and a miss as he was late.
No ball,
Well, he
2
looks
strikes.
fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Pumping serious gas.
さらに。
1-0-2 on that one. Man at first, digging in as the switch in
うわ
again.
ー。
Anthony Santander.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of
うわ
the
ー。
strikes. That's been the real
早
issue.
い。
And you look
さ
at
す
the
がに
first
もうストレ
inning,
ー
that's
ト
what
は。
we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
あるー。
Misses, that's a strikeout. The high heat.
ボブギブのストレート押し強。
So digging in, Alejandro Kirk.
あ
And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And welcome back. Now it's the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Otani back to work. Well, singing
Ball,
Derek
that's off the
Jeter
plate.
turned out to be a pretty good first-round pick by the Yankees in 1992. 6th overall.
That's
Remember, he
ball,
struggled defensively in the minors, but debuted in 1995, helped lead the Yankees to a world championship in 1996. Righty delivers. This to third.
ナイ
Sends
ス。
it to Suarez. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Henderson, the next
急に
man,
なん
takes
か
ball 1.
覚醒してるぞ。
Yeah, and just sort of a fairy tale of a story. A kid that grew up a Yankees fan, credits that to his grandmother and sort of grooming him to be a Yankees fan. And
あ、これあかんわ
wanted to。be a Yankee. He looked up to Dave Winfield as
危
a
な。
kid, and just so much came together for him to
セカン
have
ド
a
1点が終わっ
storybook
た。
career.
Here comes Aaron Judge. I think when it gets down to it, you'd have to say Derek Jeter should be considered one of the greatest shortstops of all
う
time.
ー
All
ん。
one's
No
the count.
question.
Now the 0-1.
うーん。
0-2 is the count.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball.
うーん。
Swings and misses. Back
Yeah,
here
they're
at
close enough.
Coors Field, ready to go.
俺はお前で打ちたい。
Shohei Otani up to the dish.
大谷の確定演出が見て、ストレート投げてくれ。早投げろよ。
なんだ。
And here it
ストレー
comes.
ト。 うわ、マジで
Well impressed that he went right after him on that
遅い
first
な。
pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at bat expands.
おお、
One
That
ball, one
misses.
strike.
One
ちょっ
ball,
とほん
one
まにもう一回
strike.
ストレート投げてくださ
Clearly,
い。
he
お願いしま
hasn't had
す。
it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're gonna have to go to the bullpen.
まだ遅い。
Now it's 1 and 2. That one is
よっしゃ
That's back there.
ー、打ちたかった一本。
Shohei
Shohei Ohtani.
And they add to their lead. It's 6-0. And the batter now, Alex Verdugo, doubled his first time up.
繊維喪失して。
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, these guys really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. You just can't average 2 runs per inning without a complete team effort from the lineup. Everyone's been doing their job, seeing the next guy, and taking care of their own business at the plate.
Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
マッシー、マッシー。ストレートください。うわー。
First offering is fouled off. One
ストレートく
down,
ださい。
base is empty.
うわ
Little
ー。
chopper rolls foul.
ストレートください。お願いします。
Left-hand hitter waits.
よっしゃ
うまっ。
And that one hops the wall. Around first,
やばない
going for second.
ー。ほら。
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's a tough location with the fastball to handle, but he was all over it. He got that front foot down and showed off some really quick hands to get the barrel to it.
ただ
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Fernando Tatis Jr., what a talent, what a hitter, Chris. A guy who's won a Silver Slugger in both 2020 and 2021. And in 21, he became the first Padre voted into the All-Star game since Tony Gwynn in 1999.
Yeah, if this kid could just stay healthy, he could be one of the greatest to play the game.
Up the middle, tosses to first, and they take care of Tatis for the out. Down the third baseman, Munetaka Murakami.
ストレートください。うわー。
That one fouled off. Runner at third, 2 away. Swing and a miss. The
Yeah,
count is 0-2.
あ、やった。いてぐー。熱々。
Whips it to first. That is the inning.
詰まったー。
Welcome back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Bryce Harper to the plate.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. And now it's Frankie Lindor. 0 for 1 so far. That one at triple
0-1's the
digits.
count.
And
That's a
now
ball.
the count is even. Swings through
One
that
ball,
one for
2
strike
strikes.
2. Next offering down in the dirt. And now the count
Cuny.
held up 3-2. Absolutely throws him with the backdoor slider for strike 3. Now it's the right fielder, Anthony Santander. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. And he hits a ground ball
オーケー。
right side.
完璧。
Throws to first. That ends the frame.
ノーヒットノーラン
Back
や。
here in Denver, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jazz Chisholm Jr.
え 何よ。サレンダー